Hey guys, how's it going? Marine King here. Firestorm 4.0 Season 16 Instructional. So, for those of you who are familiar or aren't familiar, there are three other Firestorm decks: Firestorm 1, 2, and 3.0. Now, this is the fourth rendition, and this Firestorm is a little different from the others. It plays a lot faster, it is a lot more aggressive, and to be honest, I think this is probably the most dangerous firestorm that we've made. Yeah, I say we because Brooklyn HS actually came up with this idea. He came up actually with most of the firestorms. So what we usually mulligan for is 1, 2, and 3 drop minions. This is an especially good start, actually. So the warrior does recognize the strength of the Flame Waker. Flame Waker, very powerful in this deck, but actually not our only win condition. In fact, we have a lot of ways to win. It's just one of the many. But that was pretty huge, actually. The warrior using his Taskmaster and an execute, that was really big. So by seeing that whip, what we do know is that he is a patron warrior. So we're definitely going to look for things like war song, frothing, um, certainly a setup with his death spite. Yeah, and see, right now we're just pushing in a lot of damage with that Mana Addict. Mana Addict is just such a powerful um, part of this deck. It's actually more dangerous even than the Flame Waker. So it's very important to get Mana Addict on the board, especially when you have access to something like Mirror Image. Okay, so he's testing for all the traps. These are all great things that we can do here. We're going to go ahead and play Tashley. And I just want to get a quick look at the spare part. Okay. So we got something there. In this instance, it's much better to play the curve than to do something like drop Mana Addict and I don't know, trade with this and this. It's just not good. It's a lot better. Okay. All right. So I think that's GG. Oh man. Warrior didn't even want to see what I had in my hand, because I guess he already knew he was dead. Alright, so that's a pretty good example of why this deck is really good against not only Patron Warrior, but against a lot of types of combo wombo decks right now. Decks that their strength is in the mid game, the late game, or these really high damage one-shot combos. Because Firestorm 4.0, we pushed in so much damage with the Mana Addicts, with the Mana Worm, with the Flame Wakers. And even though that's very aggressive, this is not an aggro deck, though. This is a tempo deck. It's just a really fast tempo deck. Alright, guys, thanks for watching part 1. And make sure to join me for part 2. See you then.